I'm Lindsay and welcome to today's Pilates class. So we are going to start off in standing, then we're going to take it down to the mat. We're going to focus on really connecting through the core and stabilizing through our Pilates box, through our torso. But a lot of our workout is going to be focused on our legs and our bums. Okay, so when you're ready, find the soles of the feet planted down into the mat, spread and lengthen the toes. We should crown the head nice and tall, open across the chest and the collarbone. Form that nice Pilates box, shoulder to shoulder, hip to hip. And as we're standing there, just bring awareness to the breath. Drawing the breath wide and full into the sides of our body, that nice lateral breath. And as you exhale, softly blowing the breath away through the mouth as the sides of the body come together to get that rib closure. As the belly button draws back towards the spine and slides behind the rib cage, and that gentle drop through the pelvic floor. So that connecting into center. Inhale, filling the breath, keeping soft through the chest and the collarbone. Exhale, connecting into center. This time, we're going to float our two arms forward. We're going to inhale, open our arms out, and exhale, press back in. Inhale, open our arms out, open from hand to hand. Exhale to center. This time, as we open out, come up onto our toes and challenge the balance. Exhale, press back in. So we're starting to warm up through the toes and through the feet and the ankles, challenging our body awareness and our balance systems as we have to adjust and connect body and brain to try and keep us aligned, try and keep us nice and stable. Inhale, filling the breath, drawing the breath in. Exhale, so we're squeezing and emptying back to center. Inhale, opening it out. Exhale, bring it back to center. This time taking it up onto our toes. So we're going to imagine nice length through the crown of our head. Our tailbone towards the floor, crown of the head tall. We have our head over our shoulders, shoulders over our ribs and over our hips. We're going to take a little bend into our knees. And as though we're sliding our back down a wall, keep our pelvis upright, our spine tall, and then push yourself away and return the heels down. So from a side view, we're up onto our toes. We slide our body down. So we're trying not to tilt the pelvis and send the chest forward or the bum back. We keep everything in alignment, shoulders over ribs and hips, and then lengthen and return. Scooping up onto the tips of our toes, onto the balls of our feet. And then we glide our back down that imaginary wall behind. We slide as we drop through the pelvic floor, and then return the heels down. Couple more. Lifting, sliding our back down that wall, floating it back up, and release. Our last one, gliding it up nice and tall, reach the crown of the head, keep the pelvis stable as we take it down. Now pause here. Same again, we're going to inhale and open and exhale to center the whole time. We're working hard to stabilize the pelvis and the spine. Pelvis in neutral, spine is natural length and position. We're keeping that Pilates box nice and stable. Inhale. Exhale, back into center. Inhale, exhale, back into center. Last one either side. Inhale, open, exhale to center. Inhale, open, exhale to center. Send the legs long, return the heels, and take a little march out. Perfect. From there, we're going to take it up onto our toes. Our arms will stay reaching, and we're just going to take little pulses with our heels. So we're going to try and keep our spine as tall as we can, keeping that nice stacking through our loadable joints as we pulse our heels up and down. We're going for sets of 10. Keep the breath flowing, try not to hold the breath, and make sure the range is full. So if we just do small little pulses and shorten the range, that's where we don't use our length, we're going to lose our length. Okay, so relax the shoulders down. Hands forward if you need to, pop them onto your hips if you prefer. We're working our shoulder stability, just holding them here. As we pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lengthen and hold. Our next 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lengthen and hold. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lengthen and hold. Our next 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lengthen and hold. Keep the crown of the head tall. It's our last 10 for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lengthen and hold. Rest the heels down, rest the hands down, and take a little march out. Perfect. This time we're going to take our legs nice and wide. So take a nice wide stance. From the tops of our thighs, turn the toes out so our toes are pointing out at an angle. Make sure we've kept the pelvis into neutral. And we're just going to again visualize that wall behind. We're going to slide our back down a wall. So we've not tilted our pelvis forward and sending our chest forward, but we've kept nice and open, nice and stacked, and nice and square. From there, little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take our left hand onto our left hip. Take our right hand as we reach it tall with the inhale. As you exhale, send that arm over. And then inhale, take it tall. Exhale, take it down. Swap over. Hips stay level, shoulders stay open. Inhale to reach. Exhale, send that arm over. Open through the side of the body. Take the hand and the crown of the head tall and rest it down. From there, our right heel is going to scoop up for 10, tap, 9, tap. So as that heel scoops up, and we're scooping up through the pelvic floor, we're wrapping the corset, we're not shifting and hitching, just a small movement. 3, 2, 1, place it down. Other side, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, now there, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tap it down, straighten the legs, walk the feet all the way back in, and give a little march out. Perfect. When you're ready, bring yourself towards the back of the mat. We're going to roll it down to the floor. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chin to chest, rolling your body down. Let your head just hang for a moment. Feel the stretch through the backs of the legs. And exhaling. And when you're ready, we're just going to walk it out into our plank position with our shoulders above our wrists. Our spine is nice and long, and we're just going to open out through the hips as we take our right foot to the outside of our right hand. Pause it there. And we're going to take that right hand, and we're going to sweep that right hand and the gaze tall to the ceiling and return it back. Same hand, inhaling and exhaling. Last one, inhale and exhale. Pause for a second, long through the spine. Return that leg, ready for the other side. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, step that leg up. Now find that foot as close to the outside of that left hand as you can. Push the floor away. Chest is nice and open and lifted from the floor. Then we're going to take that left hand and we're going to sweep the hand and the gaze tall and return it down. Hand and the gaze tall with the inhale. Exhale, glide it down. One more. Inhaling and exhaling. Lengthen for a second. Glide the leg back. Glide one knee down. Glide the other knee down. So we're now in 4-point kneeling. We've got our wrists below our shoulders, and we've got our knees below our hips. We've got length from top of the head to our tailbone. We've got our corset wrapped, our ribs closing together underneath the body. So we've not let the ribs separate and the spine collapse down to the floor. Keep that gentle energy, drawing the ribs together, drawing the belly button towards the spine. We're going to take our right leg and we're going to slide that right leg nice and long. Okay? Float that right leg up. Then we're going to tap the right leg to the other side of the mat, so the outside left of the mat. Then bring it tall to center. Tap outside left, tall to center. Tap and lift and tap and lift. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. 2 more. And press. 1 more. And press. This time tap and bend, press. Extend and tap, bend, press. Extend and tap, bend, press. Extend and tap, bend, press up. Tapping it down, pressing it up. Tapping it down, pressing up. 2 more. Tap, then bend and press. Tap, then bend and press. Hold it there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend and lengthen. Curl the heel to bum. Extend and lengthen. Curl the heel to bum. Push through the toes. Curl the heel to bum. Push through the toes. Curl the heel to bum. 2 more. And curl it in. 1 more. Lengthen. And curl it in. And release it down. Give a little circle with the tailbone.
Ease and massage it out one way and then the opposite way. Perfect. Okay, ready for the other side. So get yourself into starting position with our wrists below our shoulders, our knees below our hips. Our spine is lengthened. We've lifted that chest and sternum. We've closed the rib cage. We've zipped up through the pelvic floor and connected through the core. We're going to slide that left leg away, float the leg up tall, tap it to the outside of the right of the mat, and then tall center. Tap and press. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Tapping it down. Press back up, tap it down, press back up. Now try and stay connected through the core, strong through that upper body, shoulder blades down. Keep that breath flowing, inhaling and exhale, lifting, 2, and press, and 1, and press. This time tap and then bend, kick it up, extend, bend, kick it up, extend, bend, kick it up, extend, bend, kick it up, lengthen, bend the knee, press. Extend, bend the knee, press up, 2 more. Bend, press, and 1. Bend, press, hold it there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there. As we extend leg through the toes and flex heel to bum. Point and lengthen. Draw the heel in. Extend the leg away. Keep breathing and keep strong through the upper body as we lengthen and curl and lengthen and curl. We have 3 and 2 and 1. Draw the leg in, release the leg down. Walk your hands back till your bum sinks down onto your heels and walk the hands forward. Nice big breath in. As you exhale, sink that bum down onto the heels. And then walk your hands all the way back in. And we're now in kneeling. So open across the chest and the collarbone. We're going to squeeze through the back of the legs and the glutes, drop through the pelvic floor as we bring ourselves up into high kneeling, and then a little extension as you open your arms to a V and then glide it down. Squeeze and lift and glide it down. Squeeze and lift and glide it down. As we come up, open as much to the front of the hips, squeeze through the back of the legs and glutes, and then lift and open your arms. Press and sink it down, and press and glide it down. Press, and now if this is uncomfortable on your knees, you can take it into standing. So take a little squat, and as you come to standing from the squat, open the arms out. So it's a little bit more forgiving on those knees. 2 more, open it out, sink it down. 1 more, press it up and glide it down. Perfect. We're going to stay in high kneeling. Again, take this to standing to take out the high kneeling. It's good to load our body and our joints in different ways, gives a little bit extra challenge. Not often as adults that we are in high kneeling, so if you can stay in high kneeling for it, we're going to really focus on trying not to let the bum sink down, but trying to stay open through the fronts of our hips as we squeeze the back of the legs and the glutes. Use your body's corset to wrap, to hold, and to stabilize. Belly button drawn towards the spine. We're going to take our right hand and we're going to float it up with the inhale. As we exhale, slide that left hand down the leg towards the knee as we take that nice lateral bend, and then bring it tall and rest it down. So without flexing at the hips, keep it nice, lateral bend, stretch to the side of the body, and glide it back up and rest it down. 1 more each side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, open through the ribs and the waist, open through the side of the spine. Bring it tall, find that awareness and that length. And the other side, floating it up. Lateral bend, the opposite side, bringing it tall into standing and rest it down. Perfect. Hips are going to stay facing forward. Cradle the head into the hands. Inhale the breath, and as you exhale, spiral the spine upwards as we rotate the spine. So we're on our spine twist. We're trying not to collapse it down. We inhale, go taller back into center. Spiral the spine upwards. As we exhale, we wring out the waist. We wring out and cleanse everything internal, and then that rush of flush of the blood circulating back into center. Exhale, 1 more each side. Keep exhaling the breath. Hips facing forward, working into that waist. Inhale, center, and exhale. Taking it the opposite direction, and then bring it back into center and release. Perfect. So we're going to take it down onto our side. So from our knees, we're going to take our right hand out and bring it up into our side plank, okay? So side plank, just holding it here to begin with. In the side plank, think about a straight line through our body, squeezing the inner thighs together, hugging the waist, not letting the underside of the body sink down with the weight of the body and gravity, squeezing through the back of the legs and the glutes, opening through the hips, just holding it here. If you wish, we're going to slide that top leg long. We're going to take that top hand and cradle the back of the head and the neck. Stay open. Keep that elbow reaching tall. We're going to lengthen the top leg with the inhale. Exhale, lift and tap. Lift and tap. Glide it up, tap it down. Glide it up, tap it down. Exhale, press. Inhale, tap. 2 more and tap. 1 more, hold it there. Little pulses up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there. Little circles round for 1, and 2, and 3. Reverse the circles. 1, and 2, and 3. Perfect. Rest the leg down. Slide it in. Rest it down. We're going to take it down onto the side of our body. Bottom arm is going to extend out. We're going to stay stacked through the ankles, the knees and the hips. Again, as you push that top hip away to stack them one on top of the other, we should get that small little space under the underside of our waist, which means we're trying to keep both the top and the bottom side of the waist as long and lengthened and even as possible. So one's not shortened as the other one lengthens. The spine is then in a better position, a more natural aligned position. Top hand's just going to rest down on the floor to stabilize. Support the head onto that arm. We're going to take the top leg, float it up and tap it down. Press and tap, press and tap. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold it there. The bottom leg's going to press to meet the top leg and tap it down. 7, last 6, last 5, last 4, last 3, last 2, last 1. Hold it there. The bottom leg's going to stay still as the top leg lifts for 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3, last 2 and last 1. Glue the 2 legs together. They both go down for 8 and press. 7, press. 6, press. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Hold them there and release it back out. Perfect. Bring yourself up and over to the other side. So we're starting off on our side plank. Feel free to take it down onto your forearm if it feels more comfortable. Otherwise, bringing it into your side plank, shoulder above our wrist. Our arm is extended. We've lifted the underside of the waist. We've opened across the chest. We've opened across the hips. The hips are stacked. Lengthen through the side of the body. Use the arm for a little bit of stability. Holding it there, and then if you wish, we extend the top leg. We cradle the back of the head with that hand, and we take that elbow tall, so we're aware that we're not collapsing down, but we've kept open and lifted. Squeeze through the backs of the legs and the glutes. We lengthen with the inhale. Exhale, press it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Then 10 pulses up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We circle. So stabilize. Down, round, draw back up. Down, round, draw back up. Down, round, draw back up. Reverse. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 1 more. Inhale and exhale. And rest it down. Perfect. Onto our side. Lengthen the bottom arm away. Head rested down onto the arms. We're stacked through our shoulders, our hips, our knees, and our ankles. Under the side of the waist is lifted because we reach through that top hip. Stabilize with our top hand, and we start by lifting and tapping. Exhale to lift, inhale to tap. Exhale to lift, in to tap. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. So now the top leg stabilizes as the bottom leg mobilizes. Press and lower. Press. So that inner thigh of that bottom leg pressing up. Make sure you reach the toes and the ankles long. So we've not rotated. The toes can meet a lot quicker than the inner thigh. So focus on that inner thigh meeting and pressing. 1 more. Now stabilize the bottom leg as the top leg lifts and lowers for 7, for 6, for 5, For 4, strong through the core. 3 and 2 and 1. Super glue them together. They both lower and lift and lower and lift. Last 6. Press. 5. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. And our last 1. Hold for a second. And release back out. Perfect. When you're ready, bring yourself back into shell stretch. We're going to take our knees that little bit wider, bum down onto our heels, and just walk our hands out, trying to maintain the sit bone as close to the heels as we can to stretch through that lower lumbar spine. Let our body sink down towards the floor, just that little bit wider open through the hips if you can. Nice breaths in and nice big breaths back out. And then walking all the way back in. Bring the knees together. I'm going to bring it down into our plank position. So I bring the knees a little bit further apart, hip distance apart, in our plank position. Let the tops of the legs the tops of the feet and the shins rest down. We're just going to send the tailbone back, and as the tailbone sinks down, we're going to scoop it and round it forward to our half plank. Send that tailbone back towards our heels. As it rests towards our heels, scoop and bring it back. Just a little rolling off our spine, a little bit mobilizing. Scoop, round it forward into that half plank position. Now we're going to take our right knee, slide the right knee in between the hands. Turn the shoulders and the hips to face forward. Take that back leg, slide it back a little further. If this is good enough for you, that is fine. If you want to take it down a little bit lower onto your forearms, take it down onto stacked fists or all the way down to the floor. Choose a level that's right for you. But you're looking for your shoulders and your hips to all point in the same direction, so you're not rotated out, as square as possible. And then slide the hands back, pushing out of that position, switching it over, left knee in, rotate shoulders and hips so they're facing forward. When we are in position, take your arms to whichever level works for you, forearms or stacked fists, or backs of hands. That back leg reaching nice and long. And then walking the hands back, sliding it back. This time knees together for a shell stretch. Walk your bum till the tailbones onto the heels. Walk your hands forward. Nice big breath in. Fill the breath to the back of the pelvis, the back of the ribs, and the back of the shoulders as you exhale. Feel the sit bones heavy to the heels, the body heavy to the thighs and to the mat. Inhale the breath, and as you exhale, restack your spine, lengthen nice and long. And then our little rolls with our shoulders. Drawing the shoulders wide and down. Perfect. Well done. Hope to see you again soon for another Pilates session. Thank you.